Good morning, students. I am SK Tiwari and most welcome in our online classes. So, students, it is very clear that we are learning during these difficult situations by our channel Tiwari Online Classes, and with the help of this channel, we are doing very good. You are also attending, and it is kind request student one thing, please care, the situations are difficult and it is very difficult to survive and doing the work, but it is our responsibility that in day to day work we have to do and survive in the surroundings also. Students, today we are seeing that students are not too much very sincere because they are thinking that school will be open. Students, nowadays nobody tell that tomorrow what situations will be arises and how this general routine will be come in running conditions as usual, but you continue your study through online teaching mode, and I think you will be ready to do our work, that is in teaching learning process. So students, please start to our chapter 3, that is data handling. So students, in class 7 chapter 3 is data handling, and in data handling the one my videos have been posted in the group, and I think already you have solved the exercises 3.1 and all the questions and difficulty is shared to you. Student, once again I want to revise that in data handling there are some target learning outcomes. In these target learning outcomes, first is the information of data, second is the central tendency of data, third one is the range of data, fourth is data representation through graphs, and fifth is the chance and probability. These are the TLO of this chapter, in which I think already someone part has been finished, but I want to revise once again that any kind of information is called the data, and this data is collected by the observer. There are some steps. First step is the collection of data, second is the organization, and third one is the representation or interpretation of the data. So a student, collection of data by observer, it is happen in different activities. Observer collected the data and he records the data and organize it in the systematic way. After that, the data is analyzed by the observer, and after analyzing the data, the representation or interpretations of the data take place. This representation or interpretations, we can say that there are several graphs. In this class 7 we will study about the bar graph. So data is represented through bar graph. Students, in such type of part that is exercise 3.1 you have already finished. Now question is central tendency of data. So central tendency of data, we can say that it is in three. One is the mean, second is the mode, and third is the median. There are three central tendencies of the data which is required as per the need of the situations, and we understand and learn that mean, it is the average value of the data. Suppose there are 10 students in a class and their heights have been given, so mean or average can be obtained by total observations divided total heights, and it should be divided by the total number of students. So students, we can get it very easily. We have also solved the questions. Second one is the mode. Mode is that central tendency of data in which the most occurrence, that is most occurring data, most occurring values is called the mode of the data. Third one is the median. Median is the middle part, that is middle part. Suppose there are 10 observations has given and it should be divided into 5 into 5, but there is no any middle part. This is one situation, that is if the number of data is in even, and if the data it is in odd, that is maybe say that in any odd number of data like the 6, like the 7, like the 9, like the 11, like the 13, that is any odd number of data. Suppose any data has given, that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and it is in odd number, that is either it is in 7, so 3 plus 3, and the middle data will be, that is fourth number of data will be the median. Next is the range of data. Range of data, that is highest or the maximum values minus the lowest or the minimum values. That means you see the observations, and in these observations range can be obtained by the highest values minus the lowest value. So very easily we can find the range. And data representation through graphs, there are very easily we can say that graph, and in this graph we have to know about the bar graph. So later on we will discuss of this representation of bar graph, and I think students very easily we can solve, we can find the mean, mode and median. So some examples you may take place. Mean is the average value, mode is the most occurrence of the data, and median is the middle values of the total observations. So very easily we can find this one. And if in median the even number of counting of data is given, on such situations what you will do, first you have to arrange it in the ascending order, and arranging the ascending order you will see that n by 2, suppose number of observation is 10, so 10 by 2, that is fifth number of observations, plus n by 2 plus 1, that is 6 number of observations, both will be added and it should be divided by 2. We can get down the median of the even number of data if it has given. In general way you will see that this median of data in this class will be only in the odd number of the observations. So arrange in ascending order, you can arrange also in descending order, but you arrange in ascending order, and after that you leave equal data, that is suppose 5 number of observations is given, so 1 2, after that 3 will be middle, 4 and 5, so 1 2 and after that 4 5 you leave, and this 3 number of data will be the median of the given data. Now we will study about the data representation through graphs, that is bar graphs, and another the chance and the probability. So these two parts we will study